Like, so for example, in Chicago, when I did speak on this issue, because I felt it touched my soul to see this poor lady getting beat up by a bunch of damn kids. It angers me. I'm like, where's your daddy? Where's your mom? Where are your parents at? What's happening here? One thing that I did mention is I said these are our children, and maybe they don't get the guidance at home that they need. So I encourage the community to fix it, move past it, and then mentor these kids, because a 9-year old is not naturally gonna beat up somebody's mama, right? They learn that behavior from somewhere. We manufacture thugism just like you manufacture Teslas and and boxes of Cheerios, right? And so there's a systematic element to this, and we have to confront that. And, but I think there has to be standards and conditions to say, look, if you want to be invited back to the cookout, you're gonna have to meet a certain code of conduct. You can't come up in here beating up on a woman and think that we're going to be okay with that. You can't run up in here disrespecting black men and consistently and being a nasty human being and have us act like, oh well, we're going to overlook it because you look like me, right? So there really is, when someone says us, I'm like, well, what do you mean by us? Because if you show me some black man or black woman that's behaving in a way that is not appropriate, I'm gonna be like, that ain't us. That's not me. I don't relate to that because that toxicity is harmful to the community. So I think that when we hold each other accountable, I think that's the best way we can serve us. That's the best way we can protect our children. That's the best way we can protect our families. Like Robin Simpson's husband, if somebody's like, "Well, how dare you vilify another black man?" I'm be like, to me, that's not where I come from. That ain't no man. A man does not stab his wife 100 times in front of his daughter. Now he could be a better man, right? So maybe as a man, if he was open to considering a higher standard of behavior, I then that's fine. In fact, her husband actually came to the convention. I met her husband. That's what was so jarring about Robin Simpson's death. I met her and her husband 2019. We had the convention in Houston, and I sat with both of them in my hotel room. He seemed like a great guy. It was fine. I don't know what happened since then, but I do know that behavior ain't no way on earth I'm gonna co-sign on none of that under some guise of like we're all black men and we got to stick together. Hell no. No, no, a black man is not something you're given just because you are a male with brown skin. You are a black man if you understand what manhood really looks like, and it don't consist of nothing involving stabbing your wife. So I think that we can have standards. I feel like we kind of lost some of that sometimes. What do you think? I mean, educationally, economically, what do you think?
I 100% agree with you. And we have an activist in the Houston streets, Quanell X, everyone knows about him, but there's another one, Dr. Matthew Andrews, Dr. Matthew, in Houston streets. And so she came out, did a press release in front of the courthouse the other day, going after some of the black female judges, two black female judges. And for the while she probably, I don't know if everything she said was true or not. It may have been, but the optics of it for me just didn't feel right. I just didn't like
Mm,
her, on one hand, her holding these judges accountable, that she may be right. I don't know. I didn't look into the allegations, right? But she had a folder and she had papers, so she maybe was right, right?
mm.
you know, but the optics of a black woman standing on the courthouse going after black judges, the optics for that to me further look like more divide. It looked like she may be doing, it's all the supremacists are out there wanting to get these black female judges off the bench. Why are you doing their dirty work? If you got grievance against those judges, why are you not handling it personally? Right? It's kind of like that thing that my dad used to say when I was a kid, that what goes on in this house stays in this house. And so while you can reprimand, I can call my sister to the carpet and say, you could be doing a better job, Missy. Or call my brother to the carpet and say, hey, you might need some counseling, bro. But
Mm.
do we vilify each other in public?